Welcome back, modders. Today is a little bit different. Picking up in the wife's daily. We are heading over to 4MKC, the guy that gave me Scarlet. When I purchased the Turbo Hot Side from Flashark, they seen the video. They wrote me asking, if I wanted to work with them and, we could set up something. And I didn't really have a need for anything until I came across, this idea. 4MKC, I've shared a few of the videos. He has a 5.3 Avalanche that's got a pretty nasty cam in it, and it's got headers, but it don't have, it's got stock intake, stuff like that. So that big cam needs to breathe. So got with Flashark, we got something a little worked up, and it came in today. So I'm heading over to his house. It's about 30 or 40 minutes away, depending on traffic. And I'll pick up when I get there and show you what we're working with. All right, so we are here. This is the Avalanche. This was supposed to be a Howard's Coward, really? So the cam was supposed to be a Howard's Rattler cam that's no springs required. It ended up being a Big Daddy cam, which requires springs and converter and all this stuff. So he's been working on it, but we're going to get a cold start. So I'm going to come back here. Like a freaking race car. Yeah, it sounds really good. Alright, so we're going to replace this for cold air intake. Now, a lot of people say these are efficient. They are, for what you need for a stock one, but it's got to draw air through a box, through a filter, through the accordion, and in all these silencers cause turbulence. So with a big cam, you need more air in, more air out. Now I can see that he's already got headers, so exhaust is getting out pretty good. It's not coming in pretty good. So Flashark sent us out something, and we're gonna put it on today, and yeah, hopefully it turns out really good. Got it laid out here. Huge filter. It's got the adapter with the built-in air venturi. That's freaking awesome. Increase the air velocity going in. Nice pipe. I wish they had black, but it is what it is. And it's got a heat shield, and it's got the weather trim, so it will seal up here, and you're not going to be sucking in hot air from underneath from the headers and stuff, because it is still technically in a box. But notice no accordion. The size of the pipe, see how this nicks down right here to turn in? You don't get any of that with this kit. I'm stoked to hear how this sounds. And when you mash that gas, if you notice, this and this, that's for air deflection, like the noise. So when you get on it, you don't get intake noises. Because, old people buying trucks, they don't want to hear that stuff. But us young hoodlums, well, can't say young anymore, really. Anyway, us hoodlums, we like that noise. So. Alright, so I noticed after I got this off, it's got another huge sound tank at the bottom. There's no wheat pole in it. That thing was just 1, 2, 3, 4 sound deadeners on the intake. So with that out of the way, it's just T25, 4 T25 Torx for the top hat. The bottom hat snaps in. You just pull it out, and the sound tube runs over. It just sets on these, so you pull it up, pull it off. This was the hardest part of all of it. Well, this back bolt, I got a little aggravated, and McNugget here, oh, carbon fiber, nice. He's got some carbon fibre accents.
Yeah.
And he blacked out the front one, or he didn't black it out. He bought a black emblem to replace that ugly ass gold one. This thing's coming around. You heard it sounds like a freaking NASCAR. This thing's rowdy sounding. So we need to.
Stock exhaust still on it.
Yeah, stock exhaust. Well, he did cut it, but I mean, still. So hopefully we can get something soon for the exhaust. And it's got upgraded springs, all that stuff. I mean, it's going to be a pretty decent truck, and he keeps talking about getting rid of it, and I'm trying to talk him out of it. Like, why would you come this far to get discouraged and get rid of it? I mean, it's very unassuming. It's an Avalanche with a dent in the back, and you know, it just ain't gonna expect it to just walk away from you. So the guy that did the swap and stuff decided he wasn't going to cover the wiring back up and left it all unloomed for some reason. He left it pretty half-assed. It's part of the discouragement for this. But yeah, let's get this intake on here.
The no brakes is a big discouragement.
You don't need brakes. We die like men, okay? All right, so I'm going to get started with the box, and we'll move forward. All right, so we're putting this back in. Just to be clear, there was no instructions for this whatsoever. There was a sticker, which I accidentally cut, but there's no instructions. So I think we've got it figured out. James using his big brain over here, and I'll show you once he gets this package tray back in.
I'm kind of
This tray back in, you can tell that it comes with these, and if you put that in there and you set this heat shield in here, oh look, that bolt hole lines up. Now they're still missing a bolt hole. I don't know what to do about that, but the fact that that lines up and all this is a lot more tight and the tube is the right length, I think we're on the right track with that hole right there. It is installed. So there was some hiccups along the way. It could be an Avalanche thing, it could be a me thing, it could be a Flashark thing, but everything is in. Filter's tight, all this is secure, everything's on. Replace this, got the MAF plugged in. We're ready to start it. The issues we had with the box, like I said, no instructions kind of did not help any. And there are brackets. We don't know what the brackets are for. I mean, it could have been something for right here. Now you find a self-tapper. Yeah, we could have used a self-tapper over there, but it's in and it's secure. So now that everything is in, secure, and ready to go, we can start it up again.
You want to start it?
No. Starting a piece of shit Chevy. Ford man here. I can't even touch this vehicle any longer. Fucking NASCAR. He cut the exhaust. Right where it needs to be, and it's settled into the trot. Blah, 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 blah. Nobody expects this from a freaking Avalanche. Now this being an Avalanche it's kind of part Chevy, it's kind of part Suburban in a lot of places. So yeah, we ran into some hiccups, but all in all, I'd do it again now that I know what to expect. On a Chevy, these bolt right up. On like a Silverado or a Sierra. And everybody else I've seen, they do get instructions. I watched a few videos. So I came up to get some gas. Ran great. Sounds good. Like I said, the cam's way bigger than it was supposed to be. It's supposed to be a no spring required cam. It's a few days later since I did the video with the install of the intake, and I just realized I didn't do an outro. So, huge shout out to Flashark for sending that out. That truck's definitely breathing better. It was rich in a few spots. This helped lean it out a little bit, so that's pretty cool. The issues we had with the box. So this is an Avalanche. It's the same chassis as a Suburban, but there's some differences under the hood and stuff between the Avalanche, the Suburban, the Silverado, the Sierra, you know. So the 1500 series for like the Silverado and Sierra, everything lines up. This being an Avalanche, it's a little bit different, so we had some things to work around. I think that was the issues. I only had the one issue with how to mount that box. Other than that, great. Went simple. Went how you expect a quarter intake to go. I love that it seals it off from the under hood temperatures, and it looks good and it sounds good. It don't have all that accordion and stuff. So, huge shout out to Flashark. I will leave a link in the description for a code, and if you want to buy something, you know, you get a discount. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. This is the Mod Addict. Keep on modding. We out.
Turn around, I done made it this far. Look back now, that wouldn't be too smart. Shoot for the stars even when it gets hard. Put my faith in the Lord with the 60 bars. I won't turn around, I done made it this far. Look back now, that wouldn't be too smart. Shoot for the stars even when it gets hard. Put my faith in the Lord with the 60 bars. I won't turn around. I won't turn around. No matter how far I go, I'll never come